What causes high blood pressure? The two main reasons are prehypertension and diabetes. Prehypertension is a condition where your blood pressure is slightly higher than normal. It increases the risk of developing chronic high blood pressure in the future. The other is diabetes. That's because diabetes can narrow your arteries. The narrower your arteries are, the lesser the space for your blood to flow in and harder it pushes against the walls of your arteries. If you smoke tobacco, drink alcohol excessively, and don't get enough physical activity, it could increase your risk of developing high blood pressure. The condition is also highly influenced by your daily diet. Eating foods high in sodium and low in potassium has been directly linked to elevated blood pressure levels. Those who add little or no salt to their foods are less likely to develop hypertension, while cultures or countries where salt is an essential part of the diet and consumed in large quantities report a high incidence of hypertension. So, if you eat too many salty and fatty foods and don't burn those calories, there's a good chance high blood pressure will catch up with you. If your family members have this condition, your risk increases. Hypertension is also prevalent in African Americans and women who are on birth control pills. Numerous studies have found a link between long-term stress and high blood pressure. If your job has been causing you prolonged stress, you may be at a greater risk of hypertension. Researchers have found that how well air traffic controllers, firefighters, and police officers manage stress can determine if they're at a risk of developing high blood pressure later on in life. The effects of high blood pressure are felt throughout the body. Take your body's circulatory system, for instance. High blood pressure can cause your heart's arteries to stretch and form scar tissues over time. The scar tissues can create places for cholesterol, fat particles, and other substance together known as plaque. As plaque keeps building up, the arteries narrow and harden. They can then trap blood and lead to blood clots, which can block your arteries, causing a heart attack or stroke. Narrowed arteries can also block blood flow to the brain for a brief period of time. When blood supply to a part of the brain is cut off, your brain cells die. Worse, you can suffer a stroke, which can cause irreversible damage to your brain. High blood pressure doesn't spare your eyes either. If the small blood vessels bringing blood to the eyes are damaged, it causes a condition known as retinopathy. Any damage suffered by your optic nerve can affect your vision and even cause permanent loss of vision. That's not all. Narrowed blood vessels can hinder blood supply to the kidneys and affect their ability to flush out toxins from the body. Sexual dysfunction can also be blamed on high blood pressure. Restricted blood flow to the penis can cause such conditions as erectile dysfunction and impotence. In women, a lack of healthy blood flow to the vagina can cause painful intercourse and difficulty achieving orgasm. If high blood pressure is detected, your doctor will put you on a treatment plan that will involve medication and/or lifestyle changes, which includes quitting smoking, getting more exercise, and losing weight. Even a weight loss of 10% can keep your blood pressure in check. Limiting alcohol and caffeine will also help you manage hypertension. Your doctor may prescribe medication if your blood pressure readings consistently beat the 140/90 mark, but medication cannot work in isolation. You will need to make lifestyle adjustments that complement medication and keep required dosage to the minimum. A big part of the proactive changes that your doctor recommends has to do with your diet. Besides a healthy serving of fruits and vegetables every day, making certain modifications to your diet can greatly assist with hypertension management. It's really helpful to understand that dietary changes can be quite easily incorporated. There are a number of foods that protect your arteries and ensure a healthy blood supply to organs. If you discover them, you don't have to fear high blood pressure and take charge of self-managing your condition. Our book, Effective Home Remedies for High Blood Pressure, introduces you to foods that lower blood pressure naturally. Make informed food choices that help you avoid, reduce, or delay the need for medication. One of the key chapters in the book discusses the different ways in which you can moderate salt content in your diet. Eating too much salt increases the sodium levels in your bloodstream and affects the ability of the kidneys to unwanted fluid from your body. The excess stored water raises your blood pressure and impacts your arteries, brain, and heart. Even lowering your salt intake to about 1 teaspoon a day can help control your blood pressure. For a lot of us who are used to sprinkling salt in pretty much every meal we eat, this restriction can be somewhat difficult initially. You don't have to completely eliminate salt from your diet and sacrifice taste and enjoyment. Effective Home Remedies for High Blood Pressure offers you great tips on reducing sodium the smart way. Whether you're cooking at home or eating out at a restaurant, you can ensure that you're always meeting your sodium requirements. Doctors are unanimous in their opinion that food, and not supplements, are the best way to meet your potassium requirements. Why buy potassium supplements when you can feast on sweet potatoes, tomatoes, orange juice, potatoes, bananas, kidney beans, peas, cantaloupe, honeydew melon, prunes, raisins, yogurt, tuna, salmon, and chicken breast, among other delicious foods? Exercise is another drug-free solution to blood pressure management. Research has shown that even small amounts of exercise can help in reducing hypertension. Regular exercise also lowers your stress levels, which, as you know, is good for blood pressure. Once you start off on a hypertension exercise program, you can slowly start adding minutes to your workout sessions and achieve the balance and control you want. What's so great about exercising every day is that it refreshes you, keeps your body flexible, helps you shed extra pounds, and makes your muscles stronger. You can see a noticeable difference in not just your blood pressure levels, but also in the way you look and feel. Our ebook discusses some effective home exercises and range of motion exercises for high blood pressure. You can use the information to design an exercise regimen or discuss it with your physician to create a customized daily workout session. Understanding the impact of different exercises on your blood pressure and overall body can be a great motivator to get up and get moving. It's really important to have intelligent conversations around your fitness plan to make the most of personalized advice and potential results. Effective Home Remedies for High Blood Pressure also contains a chapter on stress management. If you've been struggling to make your life a little less stressful or don't have the time to look up effective stress-busting techniques, you'll love the advice and tips discussed in our ebook.